Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for October 29th, 30th, and 31st. That's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, I'm going to be using my Radley Valentine cards. I'll be using my Angel Tarot cards for the main reading. I will pull one from my Archangel Power Tarot cards, and I'll pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. I'm also, for the introduction, going to pull maybe we'll pull three for the weekend from my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay, now I still have a little bit of my throat thing, so I hope my voice holds out. I think it will. Anyway, if I start coughing, I'll put myself on pause and I'll come right back. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message to whoever needed to hear it. Now, we do have a very big weekend ahead of us. If you went to my overview of Scorpio, a couple of things. I think I said that the partial or the eclipse was going to be over the new moon. The new moon will be a super moon, but the partial eclipse will be over the full moon in Taurus. So there's some major energy with that. New moon is still very powerful, but it's the full moon that will have the partial eclipse. Okay, so that's one thing. I talked about how there were going to be squares with some of the, Saturn and Jupiter. Well, the 30th, Saturn will be squaring, I think it's with Scorpio itself, the sun in Scorpio. So expect some really strong, remember the square? Think about that as, the borders, the pressures are coming, the pressures are, building. Remember Saturn in Aquarius, I've been saying that is a, reality, reality versus illusion. And this is where reality is going to be seen more and more and more. And it could be very shattering. Well, it has been very shattering to many illusions. Now, Scorpio in itself is a great detective, so that in itself could be something that helps to do this. But remember, the square is kind of like the walls coming in. Okay, then we also have Mars transitioning, where it's been a little bit uncomfortable with Libra, but it's going into Scorpio, and it loves to be in Scorpio, so it's going to really push forward. Mars is the sign, the planet. You want to go to Greek mythology, Roman mythology, Aries, it's the planet, it's the god of war. So, interesting energy for this weekend. Now, let's go ahead and we're going to pull three cards to see. I'm always interested because I'll be feeling like, oh no, we got to run. And then something will happen. And it's like, oh, look at this wonderful weekend. Look at the energies, how positive they are for us. So let's see what we have for this weekend for just an overview. Now, let's go on one more time. One more time here. Remember, anything reversed has stronger energy. Oh, and as I'm putting the cards down, please remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. If you haven't been getting notifications, unclick, click again. Okay? Okay. So let's see what we have for the weekend as an overview. Lots of really strange energy. And remember what I said to around that 4th, 5th, 6th energy of November, when there's that with Uranus. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to the introduction or go to my website where I put my notes in my blog. Okay? And so that's kind of an expect the unexpected around that time. I think it might even be starting around the 3rd. Okay, let's see what we have here. First card. Harmony. Okay, I like this one. This is 6. This would be equivalent to the Lovers. There can be some healing. Now, and I know I've seen in some of my comments, yes, healing can hurt. But this could also be people coming together, people joining together. A lot of times with the Lovers and with Harmony, it's it's kind of an interesting trichotomy, because there is the great spirit looking down, but yet at the same time, the feminine energy is looking up. the masculine energy is looking at the feminine energy. So even though there is a division in all the energies, the heart, the Lover's card, the harmony, can be about healing, but it can also be about coming together. So let's see what else we have. Now that's reversed too. We have a 2. Okay, well, 6 is the number of man. And remember, too, the numbers are very important. You want to go on your search browser and just put the numbers in, put angel numbers. Gives you a different slant to the messages. 6, number of man. It's the energy that we put into something. 2 is joining together. So having that with harmony is not a bad card. It is joining together, but it's also following our intuition. It is, it is connecting with higher power. It is knowing something is happening. It is High Priestess energy, because these are 2 major arcanas in this deck. Or, if this was a full tarot card, these would be major arcanas. So it's listening to your intuition. It's kind of like, if you're kind of being told, this, I liken this to this. Many times this has happened to me where you're doing something and all of a sudden you're told to stop, or you're told to go that direction, and it's may not necessarily make sense. My gauge is, if it's not hurting anyone, listen to your intuition. Okay? Okay. Next card is Rejoice and Celebration. So this would be the 3 of Cups, 3 of water. Cups is water energy. That is Scorpio. It is Pisces. It is also Cancer, fluid, very emotional. So even though we have, there's a lot of real strong energies around this, but it looks like we can get through it in a very positive way. Now, this is also at the end of this month. We are also in what's called Samhein. There's different pronunciations. I think I'm doing the Scottish pronunciation of this, but we can, there's different Celtic type of pronunciations. So Samhain, this is a time when the veil is very thin. It's thought to be very thin between the natural and the supernatural. It is also a time for people to honor and to, just basically delve a little bit more so into their spiritual side and also into their ancestry side. So there's a whole bunch of interesting articles. There's things on Facebook, there's things on YouTube about what this is. It's not spelled as I pronounced it. It's Samhein, I believe. So you may want to take a look at that. But Rejoice and Celebration, this is those, in the traditional, this is tarot, this is those 3 crazy ladies dancing in the rain and just having a wonderful time. This is Cups raised. So these energies, coming together, listening to our intuition, ending in a celebration, this is quite wonderful energies. So my wonderful, subscribers and viewers, the energies, while they may be a little bit on the side, the tightening side, again, too, as we always, we are of the light. So as we are of the light, we continue to put out that positive energy, positive thoughts, positive words. And because of that, we counter a lot of darkness, possibly that could be seen, could be felt over this weekend. But we are the yin to the yang. So, it's what we do. So, okay. Let's go on now to our readings. Hello, my Libras. Happy Halloween. Let's see what we have for you this weekend. Strength. I don't know. Strength, this is a really lovely type of card, but it always makes me think, what am I going to have to be strong about? Why do I have to have strength? Why do I have to be kind and gentle? Why can't I just be ferocious? Why can't I just go after this? Or maybe the strength is for me to go after it. But strength always is kind of a double-edged sword to me. It's kind of like, okay, I'm getting ready. I'm going to go do it. I'm going to be strong. But then the question comes, but why? Now we have a 1-1. That is, new beginnings, new beginnings. We can add that together, becomes a 2. 2 has choices. Where do we go with this? What do we do with this? What do we want from where we're going? Excuse me, I need to turn you off. There we go. Sorry about that. So, so strength in itself, it always kind of gets me a little bit, At the same time, it also says higher power is going to help me through something. I have learned things never to ask for. Never to ask for patience because you will always have to wait. Strength, I've learned not to ask for strength because that means I'm going to have to be strong. And the other is, and probably there's others too, never ask for courage because when I did that, oh my gosh, I was put into positions where I had to be so strong and so, brave. And inside I'm like, So I've learned never to ask for any of those things. Okay, I've only learned to just get me through this. Anyway, so why I needed to tell you that, my Libra's not sure, but take what you like, leave the rest. Strength is Archangel Uriel. And Ariel has a beauty between animals and the world. So in some ways, and then we do have this metaphysical and physical world happening this weekend where there's a very thin veil about this. So it could be that you just have to push through a little bit more of the Libra aftermath. You just have to push through people trying to come through either into your, either in your reality or into your reality. Anyway, great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. The dreamer, well, maybe it's more a case of you need to be strong because things are opening up. An opportunity is coming. Now, 0 is God, universal source energy. Maybe you need to be strong enough to take a leap of faith. Maybe that's what's happening. That's what you need to ask for. Because the dreamer, Archangel Metatron, believed to have been Enoch. You can always look Enoch up, on the internet. There's books about that, the books of Enoch. But, this is about really believing in yourself, having confidence in yourself. So, and again, too, I do get kind of a metaphysical and a physical thing here, supernatural, natural thing here, but it could be this in itself, or, that there's going to be an opportunity being offered to you, or there's going to be something that you can create being opened up for you. But the dreamer is about a leap of faith. It is, in fact, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities, having confidence in yourself. And that might be why you need some strength. Okay? Next card, reverse. Balance. Okay. So we have a 1-1-0, 1-4. So again, the 1s and the 10s transition, 1 new beginning. 4 has stability. It also has leadership. It also has organization. Balance is definitely your energies. So things are coming together. Things are coming into that better balance as we get more and more out of your season, as we get more and more with Mercury going more direct and getting out of that post-retro shadow type of thing. It's also kind of giving you a little bit of a nudge to watch your emotions this weekend also, okay? You don't want to necessarily be overreactive, but at the same time, my Libras, it might not be good for you to be underreactive either, okay? A lot of times we think, well, that person overreacted, and that, I don't mean you per se, but a lot of times Libras would rather underreact than overreact. So I think this is where you need to balance both. I think this is a weekend for you to be heard. So make sure that if you need to, speak your piece. Okay? Okay. Archangel Zedkiel, the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. You're the only one, now you're my last reading, so hopefully my voice is still going. You're the only one who has gotten 3 of the major arcanas or 3 of the archangels. So very strong stuff there. Now remember too, the numbers can go forward. They can also go backwards when you look these up. Okay, so it could be a weekend where things are moving, happening, things, leap of faith type, and it's kind of like, do I, don't I? Okay, reversed. The sun. Okay, definitely the only one that's gotten this one. So 9 has, you've got everything it takes. The sun, this is Archangel Uriel. Uriel is the light bringer, the light bearer, not the other light bearer. This is the good one. This one brings light to darkness. This shines the light on things that are hidden, okay? But this says, just go for this. Go for your dreams. Take your leap. Be brave. Be courageous. Make some changes. Keep your emotions balanced. Don't necessarily but don't under react. Okay? This is like, just what is it that you've been wanting, my Libra? This is the time for you. Okay? Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. I love that one. Okay, so 1101419 or 9141011. Let's see what crystal or energy would be helpful for my Libras. Okay, let's go on. Well, I'm glad that I didn't stop the video when my alarm went off. Let's go here. These cards are too good. These are really great cards. Very strong, supernatural energy here. Here we go. Moldavite. Well, that's the expensive little stone, but I do love Moldavite. Healing, protection, telepathy. Good weekend to have that. Also, connection. Interesting for you. Interesting. Okay, my Libras. It looks like your season is coming. That this could be the time for dreams. This could be the time for opportunities. Okay. Anyway, happy Halloween again, my Libras. Have a blessed Samhain. If that's what you follow. Now, remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. And as always, my Libras, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.